All right, we're here. The video that my 9 viewers have been waiting for. The JJI review. Oh, I've been taking research, I've been taking notes. All right, we're gonna start with the pros, the things that they really don't miss on. The story. Now, of course, it's Roblox, so if you're expecting AAA story from like Rockstar, get off the game because I ain't gonna lie, you're not getting that here. But Loki's story really isn't that bad. It's actually pretty solid. The story basically starts off with, oh, well, I guess I can't spoil it because you are gonna play the game. Eh, let's keep it here. Y'all here for the hate, so we're gonna get to that later. The story basically involves you, Gojo and Sukuna fighting. They pop their domains in a clash, and then for some reason the energy gets used to break the dimension in between, and now you're basically sent into this world doing all this. Now, there are the other goods. The tutorial, fire, straight gas. I'm assuming you've seen it by now because if you haven't, you're not chronicling a lot like I am. The bosses, very good design, very well designed. But here's the issue. Oh, I have to get into the bads later. Very good boss design. Besides Jogo, every boss is done pretty well for what they do. They're very, I would say, anime slash manga accurate. Besides Jogo, well, actually, he's pretty good. Actually, he's pretty accurate. That's all good. Very amazing. Very good. Very good. Um, the weapon, the art, the designs, the moves, all of it's gas. Shout out to animes. They did their work. For example, let me go down here real quick. Some of them I will say are a little like what exactly am I doing? For example, like Terra, what is that? I don't know what I'm doing there. But like Jupiter, dismantle as well. Dismantle, I mean, it makes sense. Cleave is cleave, you should have got a little blade there. To be fair, that's not what cleave is, but let it lock in. Fuga is very nice looking. Very cool, very demure. Get your asteroid. That's very cool. You're kicking Garuda around. That's pretty solid. If I land my 3 block flash, I can show you hand error, but that's pretty good. It's pretty good too. All of those are pretty good. And of course, props them for adding moves that I don't think most games would even add, like Simple Domain and Hollow Wicker Basket, um, Divergent Fist, Veil. I'm not seeing a lot of people put in Veil. Very good design, very nice map design. I will say some of it does feel very empty. I feel like you should be able to fill it with a feel more of villages and stuff like that. But the map is very, I don't know. I like nature in these type of games for some reason. Maybe that's just in my opinion, but I like the nature in this game. It feels very open, but almost too open to the point where I don't know where I'm going. But it's very nice, very demure, very cool looking. And of course, the gear. The gear in this game is a very nice look. It's very visually appealing. Now, of course, on most Roblox games, half the gear doesn't even fit you, but that's Roblox. That's not really a game issue. And now, running into the stuff I don't actually, we're keeping on here. Domain. Domain is very good looking in this game. I will say that. I can't pop it because my domain is at 0, but domain looks very nice in this game. The domains in this game, the animations are fire. Domain animations, all gas, all sick. Very cool, very demure, very mild, very nice, very spicy to look at. But now we're getting into the negatives, the shit I don't like. And this is where the stuff where I'm low-key agreeing with the people that I rather not agree with. But I'm gonna say this right now. People that just like mindlessly hate on the game without going into critique, y'all aren't really doing a whole lot. Because why would you mindlessly hate on the game and not tell them what to improve on? Like you're kind of adding a hopeless factor into it. But that's just me. That's my view on it. Don't start hating on shit if you got nothing to critique or like maybe see you can talk shit saying, oh, this dog shit. But let's say this is dog shit, but here's how you can probably fix it. At least do that. Because I'd rather you say that than just mindlessly hate on the game. Because when you're mindlessly hating, it feels like you're mindlessly you're just hating for no reason. Now the bad I don't like. Oh, because there's a lot. There's a lot of bad I don't like. The lack of good pity in this game is kind of astonishing. And I feel like no matter how hard you try to deny it, this game is a bandit beater. That's literally what it is at heart. Like, but to be fair, on these type of games, what game isn't a bandit beater? Like, because no matter which way you try to find it, every gets Blox Fruits, bandit beater, Demon Fall. Technically, Demon Fall it's very 50 whether it's a bandit beater or not. Because there's in world actually what this game needs. This game does need in-world bosses. That would be kind of fire. Low key, let there be in-game bosses like Nomu. That would be. Hold on, let me cook. But
No.
let's actually, Rock, let's go do a mission real quick. Let's go do a mission real quick. Let's actually set a world. Let's go do just a, we're going to be so we get a bunch of cursed users.
Uh,
7 cursed spirits,
uh,
that's not bad.
uh,
All right, 5 cursed
uh.
users. Here we go. Now, of course, you can tell me and Raga here are max level. So if you take anything from this, take from people that are like max level and actually grinded for max level. So the combat, I will say the combat is very fun. Now, we'll get into the PvP combat later. Because what I've seen, PvP is dog shit. Like, it's actually not worth playing. If you're playing this game for the PvP, I feel bad for you because the PvP is really not that good. Like, it's low-key just spam dash and pray that you get a good block. Because the evasive system in this game is not very good. That's one thing I think they should definitely improve on. Like, low-key, I'm not saying taking the game off the, what's it called? It's not the market. It's like, I don't even know how to describe it. Off recommended feed. But low-key, please do a Q&A. Because that would be very fun. Do a Q&A. Because I'm not gonna lie, even Enemy Vanguards has better communication than this. That's really saying a lot because I don't even like Vanguard anymore. Like, I like it, but what they're doing is like, what is y'all?
So
Because I saw y'all go from 100K to 50 in a matter of seconds. Now, besides the bugs, because I'm not glad if you play the Roblox game without bugs, you don't deserve to play the game low key. Because duh. But the combat itself, really, I kind of like the combat. This when it comes to PVE. When it comes to PvP, because PvE is like they make you feel like you're actually like a special grade cursed sorcerer. Now, am I saying the game is easy? Oh fuck yeah, the game is too easy. Like low key, I'm a level 1 fighting like curses that probably should not be able to slaughter me like this easily. But besides that, the one flaw we're gonna put them in different. The flaws here, the game is too easy. Like it's low key too easy. I'm not
light
saying to make
work,
it like
no practice.
unbearably difficult. But actually, here's the image I was talking about. I kind of I'm gonna cut it. I'm not saying that the game is dog shit. I'm just saying it needs a lot of work. Like I low key love this area. Like this arena, having like the domain in the background incomplete, it's like in a black and null void. This is cool. This is fire. I don't think there's a lot of people saying that's not gas. But the game is just far too easy.
Far
Like,
too easy.
I'm saying, Rock even gets it. This game is far too easy. Half the
Actually,
bosses that aren't
uh,
on Nightmare hard or higher are too easy. They're light work.
the
Like,
only
besides the
boss
Nightmare bosses and Nightmare investigations, it's all too easy. Like the 3-star quest, I feel like that should be higher, like difficulty, are too easy. I'm slaughtering this. Like, they should be far more difficult. Like, I guess I'm seeing where you're coming from saying, yo, you should be a sorcerer. You should be in there slaughtering, doing work. You are a little direct disciple of Satoru Gojo. You deserve to be strong. I'm not saying that you don't, but you could make at least a bit more difficult, at least PvE wise. PvP, we're gonna get to that in a minute because PvP is kind of.
hold up, wait, Anthony. Can I cook with the PvP thing? Cause
Oh,
I
I'll
was
let you. We're gonna take turns on that. The game is far too easy. I'm not trying to turn up the difficulty, but make it to where when I'm doing bosses, and of course, doing the drag stuff where like they lock your damage, which I like and don't. I see where you're coming from by saying locking your damage, but if people care about locking damage, they would pick a higher difficulty. That's just me though. The game is way too easy. Like it's actually too easy to do. Most of these bosses, I was like trying to over prepare to make sure that there are bosses, but then I like past. I think it was like Mahito. I'm trying to realize like these guys really aren't shit. Like it's kind of sad. Animation wise, game is fire. You know, it's cool. The game is just far too easy. Like I feel like they had to do more. Like of course I see where you're gonna come from saying you should be really strong and shit, but this game really is just too easy. Like unless you're doing shit on Nightmare and stuff like that, it's too easy. It's actually just so free. Like I can walk around and just bing bong bing, boss is done. I move along, scramble it. Now of course, let me see the silver lining here. That's good for trying to farm for shit, which you really do need to farm in this game because in a game like this, what game do you not have to farm? Like and like areas where games are segregated in levels. I feel like segregated is not the right term, but what game do you not have to farm like this? Like, I feel like Sukuna should have been a far harder boss. For the final boss of the game, it should be far easier. Like, I'm simply just doing this. Jump, dodge, dismantle. And the only interesting bosses that are actually difficult, I can't say Jogo's difficult because
joke.
Jogo's low-key just a spammy ass nigga. Like, and
Mm,
no, hold on. I ain't done yet, bro. I ain't done. You get to my moment. You get your moment. But the only two bosses I actually consider somewhat difficult, are Toji and Jogo. Because Toji, he has less stun time as the fight goes on. Like at the beginning of the fight, he gets stunned a lot more like easily after like almost every move. But as he gets into the fight, he gets stunned less and less. That makes it actually fun to fight. I actually have to feel a challenge. But then Jogo isn't a fun boss to fight. Like every move he has is iframes. It's not fun to fight. Plus, I can fall through the map at a certain part, which okay. But like, all right, I guess that's something that they don't want to. Also, please make a getting sheet far easier to game. I shouldn't have to farm levels and levels and levels and levels. Now, I can't blame them because they're trying to make people experience the harder shit of the boss by giving higher drop rates on harder bosses. Like, that makes sense. Duh. No, anybody that doesn't make sense doesn't really know what they're talking about because, of course, that makes sense. You know, it's literally just more reward versus how much you're actually doing. It's like that one Blue Lock thing where it's like, if the game is too easy, people are going to fall off, which is currently what is happening. But if the shit is also far too difficult, most people aren't going to play it either. But if it's exactly your skill, you're saying, hold on, this is kind of fun though. Let me throw hands. But the game is far too easy. Now, I was on Nightmare, the game is definitely more of a challenge. But even then, all you gotta do is simply backdash, front dash, dodge. All of it is low key far easy because most of the bosses are just finger bearer again. It's like, how do I describe it? It's just like Fallout 76 minus all the bugs. No, not there's not bugs because there's a lot of bugs. But like, I feel like we gotta do more. And the people that are defending the game this crazy, some of them look at valid points by saying, not like, for example, look at a YouTuber here, Perry. Now, is he a content farmer? Of course. But what I'm saying in the video, he's spitting facts, but also doesn't ignore the positive part that the game is gas. One way or another, the game is pretty good. Story wise, gameplay wise. I love the gameplay in this game. It's very fun to me. Maybe because I come from Demon Fall and Block Streets where the combat is Raga move. Where the combat's very
Mid.
bandit beater. Yeah, I was saying it's very mid at best. But beyond that, the Badget, oh, I don't know. The weapons in this game don't feel very unique. Like they all feel like, oh, it's just extra set of M1s that have like a cool like dash move to them. Besides like inverted spear of heaven, everything else is low key kind of boring. The combat for melee weapons is low key mid. Like it's all okay at best. Um, let's see what else do we have there. So it's not very concise. I don't really plan on my videos. You just kind of go into it from my experience, just kind of lock it in. The curse marquee is always dog shit. Like unless there's something good in there, it's usually always bad. Like I think they're trying to go for, but not giving people easy domains. But in their credit too, let me go to the Discord real quick just so I can show you. Let's go to announcements or sorry, updates. They are fixing quests that people are having shit on. They're fixing rank queues. Let's see here. And then they're also adding a lot of like quality of life. Now they're making it to where maximum scrolls can happen to lose at level 360 as soon as you get your maximum scroll. Which, thank God, because that shit was on, bro. We're going from level 3. Oh, let me do the math. So I'm not getting math in my head because I'm low-key a 3-year-old toddler. Let me do the math here. Hold on. You have to grind 60 levels just so you're able to get a maximum technique. And even then, you might not even like the maximum technique that you're actually using. You get to use it once. Unless you're watching Showcase, which I can see why people don't, because spoilers and stuff like that, they don't see the cool animations. But 420 was crazy. I'm glad they fixed that. Like, you can't say that they're not listening. You can't say that because they are clearly listening. People are saying, yo, it's so annoying how to get my max level to go to 60 levels. They fixed that. Domains are very interesting works. Because the incomplete domains give you a damage buff and defense buff, which, I mean, yeah, it makes sense. But the fact that it's an incomplete domain, I don't know how to feel about that. It's very odd. It's a very delusional take. And honestly, for the people that are defending the game, good. I feel like if you're defending the game that like people are like, you know, of course, very, very exaggerating, saying this game is complete dog shit. There are good parts of the game. Like I see where you come from. That's your opinion, but there are good parts of the game. Like, I like the combat personally. I like the story. I like fighting some of the bosses. Of course, only on Nightmare because that's actually the only one that give me a challenge. But they put it down into simple points of what they need to fix. Oh, we'll get to that later. But Raga, yap about the PvP.
Oh, the PvP. All right. The first time I
Wait,
went
let me
to
say right now.
PvP,
Keep it concise. Keep it concise. Because you can't just start rambling about go to this, oh, go to that. Keep it concise. Topic by topic. Wait, actually, let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Um. Okay. I'll say it right now. The skill sets in this game, these are pretty cool. I do like the skill sets. It makes me feel like I'm actually leveling up. Now, here's the thing though. Maybe don't make me so strong off rip that these feel like, oh, damage above number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, whatever. Don't make them feel like damage above. Make these like actually improvements. Like I shouldn't be so strong at the start of the game. Make it like Deep Woken, where it's like you're low leveled, but as you get stronger, you start enjoying yourself. You start getting stronger. I feel like you should be able to feel the difference in your strength. Because when I'm doing this, I don't feel the difference. Like of course, I'm visually I see damage number go boom, which as a Dragon Ball fan, when I see damage number go boom, I see damage number go boom. Like I feel like they're trying to go with that, but maybe if I was weaker at the start, I actually feel myself improve throughout the game. That's what I feel like the game should have been. But the game is, it's like I'm strong off rip, me ooga booga, bang bang boom, my way through the game, monkey style. As a black man, I feel offended. But hey, besides that, skill sets being okay at best. Who's like that? I will say this: very unique domains, very unique maximum techniques. I do like that. That's a very good. Me like. I'm coming from a guy that likes to grind their life away on a game. I like that. I'm sorry, I like that. I don't feel like I should just hop into a game and get everything. Now, the reason why I like this game is because I feel like I get to use everything on the bosses, but half of them don't work on the bosses. Now, did I just contradict myself by saying I like games that are grindy, but then not like games that hand out things to players, and I'm playing a game that hands out things to players? Yes, of course, I did. I'll admit that. I just hypocrited myself by saying that. But hitting out shit to players in mediocre amounts is very good. Because I see why people don't like Deep Oak and going to the game and just losing all my shit, but they give you a chance to get all your shit back. Now, I'm saying they should add permadeath to this game. No, because this game with permadeath would be a nightmare. But I think that is everything he has to offer. Oh, besides from that high level gear, doesn't really do a whole lot. That doesn't do a whole lot for me. That's what it feels like to me. High level gear is like that. I feel like it should be Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and the way I go from level 1 and I'm a weak noob going to max. But I think that is everything. Oh, I lied to you. All right. Sorry for the ramble. Sorry for the ramble. Sorry for the loud ass ramble. We're getting to the least part of my game. The roles. Now, for the people that are complaining about the monetization, oh yeah, of course, complain about the monetization. But you gotta understand, I wasn't going to defend the monetization because of course I hate spending money in the game. Because who does? Like, unless it's like, because you go from spending mommy and daddy's money, like to spending their money, to earning that shit yourself, you understand how much that hurts. The shaft hurts. Pause. Whoa. Whoa. Don't take that out of context. The one part about it, now, to be fair, you can't hate on monetization in this game because then every game that monetizes anything is also doing the same thing. Of course, it's also a blight, but you can't really hate them for doing the same thing every other game does. Because, like, you want shit to be free? I mean, because technically there is shit that is free, but now I feel like people are knowing the fact they give you like 9 codes off launch. They give you like 10 codes off launch, they give you at least 800. And this will open the game up for 3 days early for AFK farming. Which means all you gotta do is go back, every like 19 minutes, click, go back to another tab, whatever you're doing, do that. That takes you like 500 spins. And that pulled me like almost every special grade in the game, basically, from that. Now, I see why they don't want to add other curse techniques because, end game content and shit. But to be fair, there is no end game content. At least not yet. There's gotta be, I feel like raids gotta be, I already remember that difficulty. This pity system needs to be nerfed down from 750 to at least 550 because this is unbearable to go through.
but
Of course,
wait,
it's the concept of Of course, eventually out of them is if you don't put special grade, that's what it's for. It's not like this is how you get special grades going through pity. Of course, that's how pity works. It's like you post special grade, this resets back to 0, you round it back up again. If you don't post special grade, it is 750, which is sad for you. If it's back to 0, you get pity. But I feel there's gotta be a better way to do this. There's gotta be a better way. This is unbearable to go through. I put at least every special grade twice before I even got a single copy of Utah. And Utah's my go. So you already know I'm kind of mad. I've spent, I think, like $25 on rolls down to get Utah, but I pulled like everything twice. This is low key whatever. Uh, it's bad. Yeah, of course it's bad. Because what type of rolling system in any game isn't bad? Actually, I'll say this. I think Demonfall, is this a hot take that saying Demonfall probably has the best rolling system I've ever seen? Like, that low key feels fair. Because no matter what you do, the clan bonuses really aren't that great. But see, when it comes down to this game where these moves have different moves, in this low key, the dive of death between PvP, which we'll get into, I keep saying that, my fault. But the innate bag, I don't think the innate bag costs like what, $8, which for what it is, yeah, that's pretty bad. I was like, that's pretty bad. But besides that, I think that really is everything. Is that everything?
Can I cook with the PvP thing now?
Hold on. I gotta make sure. Also, no trade off launch. I see why you went add trading because nigga, who the fuck has like everything in the game off launch? But like, it's been almost a week and a half, maybe almost 2 weeks. I don't even know. I think I'm on the 26th. How long has it been? It's up on 26. It's been one, two. Well, considering release day, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, come on, thing. It's been 1,
5 days.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's been like almost a week, and there's still no trade just because the developers are off because for break. I mean, I understand that, but like no trade off launch is actually sad. Like especially in a game like this where they have your domain, you have to trade shit. And, like trade would be an easy bypass. I feel like all of this stuff by saying it's too hard to get shit will be simply bypassed if you had trading off by launch, and I think that's not debatable. Because all we have is the cursed market, and I already said this is trash. Like only like very good trades every 3 rotations. For the past 3 rotations, there's been mid. Okay, that's pretty good. Mid and trash. Uh, I do. I think they just have to understand that the reason why people play this game is to feel yourself get stronger as you play the game. Like it's low key giving how Far Cry works. You get cooked by the boss, you run away, come back, cook said boss. That's how it works. That's how these type of games works. You always come back, beat the boss after grinding, and it's like, yo, I accomplished something. That's how Dark Souls work. You lose a few bosses, you can always keep brute forcing, or you can go back, get yourself up, and then go back start the boss. It's supposed to work like that. If it was more like Dark Souls, I feel like I would have enjoyed it a bit more instead of feeling I'm just like going through it. Um, oh my god, I have a headache. I was rambling for too long. Um,
Can I go now? Can I go now?
yeah, go ahead. The PvP section of the video. Now, for my take,
Alright.
PvP's dog shit.
First off, when I went into PvP ranked, oh my gosh. Fixed ranked. Cause no, I went against a bronze, was it bronze 1 Giga Chat? Reminder, I was bronze 3. This was my first match. I got cooked with a maximum scroll so fast it was unbelievable. Rank is not very ranky. Also, PvP with other people is very unbalanced. Like, fighting with somebody who has a special grade and you just have like full on legendaries, it's an unfair match. Automatically, you're getting cooked. You're just gonna send to the lobby immediately, bro. It's just unfair based off curse techniques. Skill barely even plays a role. It's just curse techniques and how you can use those curse techniques. Also, something I want to talk about. RCT. Very complicated. Now hold on, let me cook. RCT, I feel like it should be a little bit different. Because getting focus, like a whole focus bar, it's actually kind of harder than you think. Listen. I beat a whole player and only had one focus bar. Focus bars are impossible to get. And I'm saying that with facts. Unless you're fighting 5 cursed users in one mission, then you're not getting focus bars. That's all. Did I cook, Anthony? Did I cook? Did I do what? Did I
Shut
do
up,
well?
Raga. Shut up. I was just PvP. The queues were broken for a while. I think they got that fixed a few days ago. Um, all you see is it the one? It's like the freaking Hitman guy you. All you see is Vessel and in Infinity on TV. Like it's the same shit over and over again. Now, am I saying that because I'm running the exact same build? Basically, yes. But like, I feel, of course, I can't be mad by saying, "You've got tinnitus." Oh, it's so loud. Oh shit! I gotta drink some water. Besides that, really, PvP is like, of course, you can't say legendary should be equal to special grades because they really shouldn't be. But like, because of course, special grade is rarer, so you imagine be better. But like the fact that it's almost not even close, not even like barely, is like it's kind of sad, a little rough. That's just ranked though, because ranked, of course, image and match to make sense. Of course, there's gonna be a meta in ranked, especially in a game like this where you pull things. Of course, it's gonna be. Of course, it's gonna be meta. Look at Demonfall, for example. Because it's been updated in years, people actually still running different builds, but it's mainly the same build every time. Now, I can't say anything about the Heavenly Restriction because I don't have it, and I haven't seen that much gameplay of it. But oh, the shop though. Oh my god, I'm no fire. This is how you get domain shards without having to grind for it. This should not be $30. This should not be $30. This should low-key be free, goddammit. But of course, domain shards being a very rare like you should be able to get demon fingers. Because this course would lower the value of demon fingers. But like this should not be $30. This should be almost borderline free. Because demon fingers are annoying because they're like a 1% chance, I think. Of course, just remove domain shards from this and increase domain shards from chests. Increase that, make this lower, increase demon finger spawn rate. The about everything, that's fine. Just like reduce the fact that you can trade that for that. It's whatever. It's whatever. And honestly, having the restriction, I don't really know what this does, so I'm gonna leave it there. Of course, this stuff like buy spins and 8 bags and this is nothing new. I'm not even gonna complain about this because like this is in Dragon Soul. This is also in Vanguard, basically. This isn't anything really that new. But this really isn't shocking. If it's shocking to you, this must be like your first time you're playing a game like this. This really isn't nothing new to me. Um, and if I think this game a score, also, this is like a little mini rant on just games in general that do this shit. Do not give testers out for fucking money. Because you understand that when you're giving testers, you're basically giving them early access. Make them actually test things, please. Keep it to that. Don't give them money just to play the game early. Give them access and make sure they report their bugs, please. Because testing turns out nowadays just to be I get to play the game early. I tested out the game and they made me report no bugs. You should be able to report your bugs. You should not have to just play the game early. That's not even fair. Because you want to play the game early. Let every nigga play it for public test beta, something like that. Don't just toss it out there for people that paid money just for it to be like get to play the game early. Anywho, come on now, though. If we're gonna call it testing, let me make sure it's actually testing. It's okay to have a public beta when the game is unfinished. Like, come on now. That's the point of a beta. Uh, Also, please give me rewards for when you rank up because rank up is very easy in this game. Like, it's very easy, but also very annoying to go through. Because once you get your action setting, there is nothing in between for 60 levels. There's like a 30 level difference, and then go through a boss and stuff like that. But for the final bit, it's 60. I don't know why. It really shouldn't be, but that's what I should do to Infinite. If I only get a score on a rate of 1 through 10, there's no lot keeping it bad for me because I like grindy games. Like, and look at me, Raga, we low-key grind games for fun. Whether it be Vanguards, Dragon Soul, Reborn, we play all that. We grind. But it's like, this game, 6.8 at best. That's where I'm going. if I have to focus on criticism for the devs, make the game generally just more like, difficult, increase the drop rates for rare items. Um, Make the game less bandy. Like I think there should be world bosses like there is Greybeard and stuff like that. Just like you can mix up the variety, make the map feel less empty and stuff like that. Um, Besides that, really that's all I got. 6.8 out of 10. Bago, what's your
Wait,
score?
wait, I gotta say something. I tested out heavily restriction in sandbox mode. It's alright, it's alright. You can switch between your weapons like so fast. It's actually funny. It's actually good for combo extensions. Also, you get a whole 8 move loadout for your heavily restriction too.
It can
I
put
don't
you
know
off.
if you
But thanks
can.
for reminding me. Thanks for reminding me. Everything in this
Uh,
game is a fucking combo
I
here for no
wasn't
reason.
finished. I wasn't finished.
That's too bad. My point was almost done anyway. Everything in this movie is a goddamn combo extender for no fucking reason. Like everything in this movie is a combo extender for no reason. It really shouldn't be that way. But continue. Continue.
Oh, my fault. But anyways, I think heavily restriction should be like 700 Robux at best. That's just
Actually,
my opinion.
hot take, that shit should be fucking free. That should be, I mean, that should be part of the rolling system, really. But hey, or like maybe you earn it throughout the store. Or actually, even better, you earn that shit at the start of the game. You get to choose whether you be a heavily restriction user or not. Now, I'm saying all this, but when I still got in the game, yeah, because I like playing the game. I never said I didn't like playing the game. I love playing this game. It's very fun. I like playing it. But at best, 6.8 out of 10. Now, to be fair, I got to the JJI hype very late. But if I waited for a year for this, I really feel bad for you. 6.8 out of 10. Raga, your score, kind sir?
8.5 out of 10.
Really? Really? Hold on. Cover the flaws. Because I
No,
know I just yapped. Cover the flaws for me. Cover the flaws for me.
hold on, not. Because I think that the storyline actually has potential.
I
Like,
mean, yeah, duh.
the, the merger thing actually caught my attention. What if Kenjaku merges with the corpse of Sukuna's dead body to become stronger? New boss. Right there.
Like, it's just like everything has so much potential, but they always just miss the mark. Like, it always feels like it's, you ever eat food and it's like, this shit fire. But it's like, it's missing some. It's seasoned perfectly. Ambience is perfect. The lights are on. It makes it look more pretty. But it's just missing that one thing. That's what's making the shot this game. It's missing that one thing that makes it perfect. But I can put my finger on it, but it's like I really can't say for sure. Overall, the game isn't that bad. It just misses the mark. I was just of the game just having like always just like, tossing the game out unfinished and just hoping people will like it. But hey, that's me. I'm out. And that's what the end of the video, because this is what I always do. Phantom Parade.
Wait.
Nigga, at the end of video, I gotta do my stuff.
Uh,
End of the announcements. I heard that they're having HI on Phantom Parade early, and I'm not gonna lie. After I saw my Utah summons, I'm cooked. Legends Festival review for Legends. God damn, that shit was ass. That shit was dog shit the entire time. I will be back on Dragon Soul soon. For the people that really care for that, which is nobody, but I'll be back on Dragon Soul soon. For better or for worse. Because Loki playing that game too. But hey, I will still be farming this game. Whether y'all hate it or not, I'll be farming the game. You hate the game, you say dog shit. Good for you, man. That's you. You don't gotta play the game. That's you. That's you. Big ups for you for realizing that. Actually, big ups for you for that's your own opinion. Because it's a little echo chamber. Like all I hear is my own voice. It's so loud out here. Besides that, deuces. Later, y'all. I yapped for 40 minutes? Holy, bro, I'm cooked. I'm a yap demon, bro. I'm a yap demon. But that's
oh,
wraps, y'all. Later, bye, peace. Let your ego always consume you. And good night. And if I don't see you, actually, good evening, or good morning, good evening, and good night.